saying that, the latest theories suggest that, there was a possibility of transoceanic, pre-Columbian transoceanic contact or whatever before, either analogous or before the first people from Eurasia started crossing over to the Americas through the Bering Strait. So yeah, there you go. That bolsters the case, And like the Buddhists say, before before a glass can be full or empty, the glass has to be there. So before Jesus appears, that's the end of my spill on Mormonism and Mormon issues. And like I said, these are, like I said, my two baptisms, 2019 and 2006, my two baptisms. Which one do I recognize? Both. I recognize both. The Bible students say that the Jehovah's Witness baptism is they recognize it, so it's fine. I don't have to do it again. So the Jehovah's Witness baptism counts for the Bible students, so it's okay. And the Mormons say, it's cool that I was baptized. I never went through the temple thing, so, and I don't think they'll allow me to, because I've already said publicly that I have a disagreement with them about the issue of whether fellatio is allowed by the Bible or not. They say no, I say yes, and also there is the political differences, so I'm not sure that they will allow a person who professes allegiance to dissident Marxism to go through their temple process. I don't think they will do that, even though dissident Marxism is anti-Stalinist and whatever, it opposes dictatorship and whatever. And, I mean, even though dissident Marxism was hunted down by the NKVD, I am a fellow traveler of dissident Marxists. I am not a dissident Marxist. I haven't earned that title, but dissident Marxists, if you want to say that communism killed millions of people, some of the millions of people that were killed by communism or whatever were dissident Marxists. So, but that number of the millions of people who were killed by the communism, if you denounce that, you also have to denounce the millions of people that were killed by Nazism, which is right-wing radicalism. And you got to denounce also the millions of people who were killed by early capitalism. For example, through the Indian removal, the genocide of Native Americans in the United States and Canada, the removal of Aboriginal persons in Australia. That's how, like, settler colonial early capitalism, was detrimental to Native peoples. And also, the seed capital for the British banking establishment came from the slave trade, the African slave trade. So, because that's how British banks got their seed capital. They would, like, finance, a couple of slave ships and take a cut from the profits. So, yeah. So, I mean, capitalism, Nazism, and Stalinism, which you call communism, but it's actually Stalinism. Stalinism, Nazism, and capitalism have murdered millions of people, all three of them, not just one. So this is the problem I have with conservatives. And I understand what conservatives are doing. They're trying to denounce communism or whatever. But, if you're going to denounce communism, then denounce Nazism and denounce early capitalism. Okay? Anyways, that's it. That's the last thing I have to say. Yeah. But, well, I'm beginning to finish. I think I've done all the videos I needed to do. I need to look in my calendar. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with all the videos. I'm pretty much clear as to where I stand, in terms of all these issues. So, yeah, I'm gonna do the anti-study number 3. I have yet to do that, and that is gonna be a review, a point-by-point review of the Good News from God booklet, which is a very, very important statement of Jehovah's Witness theology. I need to go through that. and I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do then I'm gonna read some of the things, some of the Bible student exchanges I had. I'm gonna read some of the Bible student exchanges, some of the things that the two persons from the Bible students that I have interacted with have said to me about, Bible students. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and discuss the conversations I've had with the Bible students, so that you guys can get a feeling for the Bible student vibe or whatever. And I know I'm radical. I mean, in breaking with the neutrality rule, I have, and in rejecting the Bible or whatever, in adopting the Quran or the Book of Mormon, I have broken fundamentally with the basic premises of the Bible students. But I still admire the Bible students. I still believe that they're the true truth, the true followers of Charles C. Russell. And and I continue to appreciate the insight and derived from reading the writings of Charles C. Russell. Studies in the scriptures. As far as I'm concerned, studies in the scriptures. Even if I no longer believe in the Bible, even if I broke with the neutrality rule, I consider that studies in the scriptures is an indispensable book. It's an indispensable set of books. So and then okay. So the Bible student exchanges and the anti-study number 3, good news from God, that's coming up. Those are the last 2 videos. Oh, and then what I've been promising all along since the very beginning, there is something I need to do with the blood card, and that will be posted not just on YouTube but also on TikTok. That will be the next to last thing I will do, and then I will have to do the final vlog posting, the final video, and that is going to deal with that'll be a surprise. Okay, but I'm almost done with this project. I'm almost done. And like I said, this fellowshipping, this association, the end is coming soon. The writing is on the wall. I've been given an ultimatum. I've been given an ultimatum. Okay, I've been given an ultimatum, and the ultimatum says, comply by the 12 or face consequences, and I cannot comply, so I have to take alternate measures. But but I cannot divulge that on a YouTube video because for security reasons. But the end is coming. The end of my involvement with Jehovah's Witnesses is coming very soon. So there's nothing that can be done about it. It was gonna happen anyways. It was inevitable. I thought I was gonna last a year. Remember, if you look at the early videos of this channel, I keep saying I'm gonna last a year. I'm gonna last at least until 2022 or 2023. No way. In the end, I only lasted a month. A month from making those videos. I was unrealistic. I was unrealistic in the sense that I had I had unrealistic hopes or whatever, and that's it. But anyways, I gotta go now. But see you. Bye bye.